Welcome everyone to the second edition of the GSA Tropical Podcast. My name is Sean, CMO of GSA, and I am being joined today by two very interesting guests, Fabio
Nice to meet you.
and Pannipa.
Hello.
Thank you so much for your time and your energy on joining us in this very beautiful beach of Patong in Phuket, Thailand. It's beautiful weather out today. It's a little bit windy, but it is doing its job, and we are not feeling so hot here at the moment. All right, we're gonna start our podcast now, and I would just like to ask, in the beginning, about you guys. Can you tell our audience a little bit about yourself? What is your background? Where are you from? And how
For sure.
are you here?
Yeah, I can start? Yeah, thank you. So first of all, my name is Fabio. I think from the GSA community already people know me because I'm part of the GSA team work about on the digital side. I'm from Italy. I came all the way from there to here just to do this tropical podcast because I love it's amazing weather, but I love this kind of place. It's really nice. About my background, I traveled a lot in different countries, so I experienced a lot of different culture, and this made my mind very open to learn and looking for new things. That's why I came out with studying and learning and the knowledge about crypto. I came, very late, because if we start to think about, for example, Bitcoin and all the crypto, they started around 2007, 2009, something like that. Of course, blockchain earlier, but I started almost a year ago to know about more, to have more deep knowledge of blockchain or different crypto and everything. And I'm really interested. Even if I came too late, I think every moment is right if you have the right willing to, you wanted to understand that, the right power, the right feeling that something is meaningful. And I think crypto is meaningful. That's why I'm here. That's why I love to do this podcast with you guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome to our podcast.
Thank you.
And what about you, Pannipa? Where are you from? What is your background? And what brought you here?
Okay, I'm Pannipa, and I would say that my experiences is more varied in general. So I will talk about what I experienced the most on something in my CV then. So I started working in the theater since I was 15, as a we can call it trainee, like a workshop, when I was in high school. And after that, I still continue working with the theater, and then continue working in the show business when I graduate, and also the event organizer, anything that related to the entertainment, and then television, broadcasting, licensing. So most of the entertainment thing is all my background. And now I'm in Phuket, Thailand, joining another thing about the entertainment podcast again.
All right. We are honored to have you here as well. Maybe we can have some insights from, the way Thai people think and the way they see maybe the changes or, the global evolution of the technologies that we're facing at the moment. So we'll talk about this later. I would like to start with an off-top topic. We can start with some news, let's say. So recently, one of the biggest accelerators, the crypto accelerators and crypto hubs, just opened in Bangkok. They announced it, yet though it is running in a technical mode at the moment, so it's not officially open. And this basically means that there will be huge attraction and attention to the way how technology and blockchain will maybe try to have solutions for the ordinary life of Thai people in general. So yeah, we're excited to see it because it already did a tremendous work. These kind of accelerators already made huge, adjustments in the life of Singaporeans, the life of Hong Kongese. There's also like a lot of them in KL at the moment, and now it is already reaching, even the country of Thailand. So from your perspective of view, as you said, from the showbiz, entertainment, and things like that, not maybe only in a Thailand scale, but also in a global way, what would be your vision on how the technologies, Web3, blockchain, AI, is changing, for example, your own life or the life of other people that you see?
I would prefer to talk about technology in general, because if you want me to talk about AI or blockchain or something in depth, I basically don't have an idea that much about that thing, and which related to entertainment. So can I only talk about the technology in general?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. Yes, of course.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because if you see nowadays, there's a lot of online platforms that you can subscribe and enjoy any kind of TV series, movie, documentary, all kind of media nowadays is online already. But back in the day when we were young, it's only free TV, right? We have to wait for the schedule, we have to wait for everything to be on time, and we sit in front of the television and wait for it. And nowadays you can watch anything you want, anytime you want, anywhere you want. So that's the thing, that technology changed it a lot. And actually it's also changed in the business, because when this kind of technology come, so the free TV is not that popular anymore. People start going to YouTube, Netflix, Spotify, whatever, like subscription based television or entertainment. So this kind of thing changed business a lot, because a lot of investors also move their money to those kind of things, to those kind of platforms that related to technology. So even the television, the broadcaster itself has to adapt and apply themselves to chasing after the globalization somehow. Because if not, they will be very old-fashioned, and they will not beat the online platform. They will not make money for sure. So nowadays this thing happen. I can say it's in Thailand for sure, and also globally it's also happening.
Okay. So you are, the way you see it, the way you perceive it is that you have no idea about AI at all, right? But you're using the Spotify every day.
Yes.
You're using the YouTube every day, right?
Yes.
Do you use Google Translate?
Yes.
These are all the technologies that imply AI. A small touch of the, let's say, Web3 and blockchain in general. So for example, when you go to Spotify radio, let's say, it generates the playlist according to your taste.
Right, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's algorithm, right?
Yes,
That's what you
algorithm.
talk about.
If you would let a person, a very famous DJ or a musician, make it, probably it won't be as perfect as Spotify is doing it already. So let's assume that AI already knows us better than we do. Because sometimes you are hearing some random music, some random songs you've never seen before, but you love it because that's what the AI, the algorithm brought to you. So don't you guys think it's like a revolution and evolution in, also Netflix, let's say. The first page when you open the Netflix, the recommended part, it is hitting like almost 80% of your interests, things that you want to watch. So I think it is a huge leap for the people,
I don't know specifically about the entertainment world, but like you say, the AI, Web3 and blockchain, how it can help, for example, here in Thailand, helping not only Thai people, I think, helping a lot also about tourists. that they came here. I feeling like being Thailand, being these kind of places, like from my perspective, because as European or maybe people from America, they come here for vacation. Blockchain, Web3, AI, they can help, of course, Thai people as well, but also tourists. And when I say that, for example, I mean, I changed the topic because I don't know really so much about entertainment. But what came out on my mind now, because I see myself here as a tourist, of course, I'm not a local person. I see a lot of, when you go in very touristic place, you see maybe, how can I say, not a lot of scams, but a lot of like
disinformation.
Opportunity for local people to get good money from tourists. And I think with the blockchain, that can help tourists to not getting like scam about, for example, the right price that you should pay for something, because everything is on the block of all the chain, and you can see it's everything. So maybe, I don't know, if you go to buy something like coconut water, and you can scan the QR code, you can see that the price is originally that, and they, for example, I don't know, for local people is that price, for foreigner is another price, maybe some other kind of scam, something like that. And also I think it's very good, because of course blockchain come out then crypto, and if you start to see, I was reading about here how is the inflation of the money of baht was growing, especially of course after a lot of different things all combined together. Like for example, the last things was the war between Ukraine and Russia. The improvement like makes a lot of foreigners from Ukraine and Russian like going outside. A lot of local people going outside and come to Phuket. That's why you see now in every, let's say, pharmacy or shop, you see the write down in English language, but also in Russian language, and of course Chinese language as well, because a lot of tourists also from China. And as I say, I was looking on, let's take an example, an ATM. When you go to withdraw money here, I saw that from few years ago, the fee on the ATM was something around like 30 to 40 baht. There was something like $1 of fee, and then after year by year it started to become like 60, 70, 80 baht, 100, 150, until right now they reached 220 baht, something like around $8 just for a transaction. And this, how, like you say that right now it started developing like AI, blockchain here in Thailand. That will be a great thing, because I mean Thailand is really open to tourists. It's really open also, I think, their culture, their mind to let the people come. So I think they're really open also in crypto. So maybe the crypto things can be very revolutionary, blockchain and AI, Web3 as well here, of course, for the entertainment as well, because can make like all these kind of fees, all this kind of extra money that you're feeling that you don't actually, why you're paying that, to don't do that, and to save the money and buy a coconut with that water and enjoy on the sun, on the beach.
Yeah, but probably you're taking a perspective from the tourist point of view.
Yeah, definitely.
But to imply the technologies in Thailand, for example, it should be the Thai government who are going to be doing it.
Sure.
And it's going to be, the only question is if it's in their priority, if it's working for their interests.
Yeah. That's also
so yeah, I mean, there's a lot of gray zones, a lot of things that we don't know.
I mean, as you say, if the government, so on the Thai side, they say, for example, now all the shops they can accept Bitcoin, let's say, then of course it's gonna be like you go to buy on a bar some drink, on a shop like 7-Eleven, something to eat. It's convenient, of course, for the local people. It's convenient, of course, to the tourists or the local people.
I might think that it can actually work because the Thai government has been doing some very liberal things to bring the investors
Yeah.
to sorry, not only investors but also tourists to Thailand. One of the things that we know, of course, is that the thing that people are enjoying a lot, the
Yeah,
organic things.
It's very friendly. I think it's very.
Talking about organic,
Yeah.
the coconuts, don't you want to take it?
Yeah,
I think it's one of the.
Yes, please.
It's one of the friendliest country that I ever been about visa. So.
But now then we're gonna be getting very.
Yeah, no. I mean, no, it was just very friendly, like you said, for tourists. Like everybody can come here, even
Exactly.
like old people, retired people. They can all come over here, no problem. They have long-term visa. That's super great. That's super great. Very friendly. I love this.
All right. How does the coconut taste, guys?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Organic.
I work here, but I never buy the coconut here before. This is the first time I drink coconot here.
Okay.
It's always the first time.
Yeah. Pannipa, do you have any attachments or anything you want to add to what Fabio said, for example, to counterweight his point of view? Or
Actually, I just realized one thing when you told me about the AI or algorithm that always track us, always following us all the time.
Yeah.
Because in Thailand we have something that we talk for fun, and I think you guys also talk about this for fun too. Maybe we just say that nowadays the phone listening to us.
okay.
For example, now we're talking about the technology. We talk about blockchain something, and then when I put on my phone using Instagram or Facebook, I will have an advertising about blockchain conference in Bangkok.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think it's listening to us. Even we can switch off the tracking thing. We switch off this kind of thing, but it's still tracking us all the time.
Yes, but don't you think it's one of the factors that stimulates the economy of the country? So people will consume more.
Yes, sure. And when you want people to consume more, you have to invest as well. That's how the advertising work.
Yeah.
Like the company pay the advertising to attract the people who interest in this kind of topic. Even I talk to you, it means I interest as well. So that's why I got the advertisement on my phone right away. Just right after this.
Yes. Maybe you'll have an advertisement about the coconuts.
Yes, maybe Phuket, or maybe the drink, or maybe some restaurant nearby.
Yes.
Whatever can happen.
That's
Yeah,
true.
the same is working on Instagram. Let's say you watching like something on Instagram, you just scroll pages, and of course now the algorithm show you more, let's say, video. That short video they're like 7 seconds. They show you more about Phuket or place to visit in Thailand and everything when you're here. If I'm going to, for example, let's say another country, Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia, or I don't know, London, UK, of course you're gonna see like an algorithm from Instagram, from YouTube, from everything, and that's AI basically, yeah.
This thing interesting because sometimes I try to sneak watch my friends when they playing with Instagram, like when they scroll. And I saw the video is different. For example, I got a lot of cute animal video and stupid animal. But my friends got something like sport. People play sport, football, something like
Yeah,
all the time.
that's all, yeah, AI basically.
What do you guys got normally on Instagram?
On Instagram,
The suggestion?
Just cats.
Cats.
frisbee, some dystopian ideas, and if someone might know the Jordan Peterson,
Yeah, of course.
the philosophy, the society as it is now, things like that. Okay,
Anyway,
switching from the AI to the actual core of the future, the thing that will probably change the new order of the humanity. blockchain. I would like to ask Fabio about that. You have just mentioned that you've joined the crypto community just a year ago.
Yeah,
So your crypto way is just at the very beginning.
that's true. Definitely.
But 365 days already passed. How did all this vision, all this idea, all the community in general, how did it change the way you live? How did it actually impact the way you see the economy, the way you see how the world works?
Yeah, so that's a very good question. Let's say that before, without knowing blockchain and crypto, of course, in
Yeah.
general, it was very different for a lot of things. And when I say that is because, let's suppose, like everything that I was buying, it made me think in different ways also, because everything that I was buying, everything that I was purchasing, everything that I was looking on a daily basis, like normal life routine that I was doing, like from buying grocery at the supermarket, from I don't know, having a cup of coffee with some friends. It was completely different. Now that I start to see the possibility with the blockchain, that's how it can help us to track everything, I can say why only crypto, but why cannot happen like with some other things like this, like buying grocery. I go to a supermarket, like for example in Italy, there are some famous company like that they are making pasta. I think you know, it's called Barilla. It's like
Yes.
the pasta, the blue one. They're making spaghetti, and they are one of the first company in Italy that they are using blockchain now to track all the chain supply food from the field where they produce all the wheat. Yes, exactly, until all the production, the supply, and then delivery all around the world. And with this, it's amazing because you can track everything. You can be sure, 100% sure, that if you buy that type of pasta Barilla, you can actually see where it came from which part of Italy, of which territory, which land was made that wheat, and what like was the production, the factory that it worked at, and then going from one country to another, and then arrive to you. And that is crazy. I mean, how can you do that? Like, if you think, not even like, let's say 1,000 years ago, but like even 100 years ago, you cannot imagine something like this. You can track basically everything. You can track that my cap or this clothes is not a fake one. Like if I buy from a very fashionable company a clothes, I can see that this dress wasn't like, for example, steal from somebody else. So it wasn't like just a fake clothes that they sell into me in a shop, a normal shop. And that's mind blowing. That's really, so that's open to me, of course, on the world of crypto. It's something different, but how blockchain helped the world of crypto and start to help, still something that is really on a surface, really on the ground level, but it will take time, it will grow, and it really start to make me like think on different ways a lot, and this is very good.
Okay.
Very beautiful.
What about GSA?
That's also really amazing, because of course GSA, as you know, they have their own blockchain, and GSA of course is a crypto. So on the blockchain side, as I said, blockchain can do a lot of different things, and also it's work for crypto as well, and you can track everything. What I really like about the blockchain of GSA is that it's completely private, so anonymous transaction.
Yes.
That's what I love the most, especially in this period of life where, of course, all our governments track a lot of our transaction. If you need to pay with a card, like for example with a credit card, you're living in New York City and you go and travel to Milan and you go to buy something with a credit card and you spend something, I don't know, $30,000 because you want to spend $30,000. Your bank from New York, from United States, they call you and they say, listen, there is somebody that is purchasing with your card something like a clothes, because they know what you're purchasing with your card in Milan, so they know the location, they know how much money do you spend, and they know in what you spend.
Yeah, you're exposing yourself.
You're exposing yourself, so you're basically, I mean, not the freedom, but like your
Privacy, yes.
Privacy is completely like
digital privacy, yeah.
yes, and that's what I like a lot about GSA, that cannot be tracked. I mean, it's just for a privacy things. It's not because you hide something from somebody, you hide something for a government. You just want your privacy, you want your freedom, and I think GSA Coin, that's what is more attracted me at the first beginning about GSA Coin and blockchain of GSA Coin. That's
okay. Probably some of our audience will share sympathy for the Fabio's opinion and vision. But now we are the two people who are, you know, being very close to the crypto community and blockchain and everything. But we now have maybe a newcomer or maybe a potential member of the crypto community in the future. Pannipa, from what you already heard from Fabio today, from some of the things that maybe I shared, and just in general, from what you heard before about blockchain, about cryptocurrencies, what is your vision on this? Like your honest vision. What do you think about these changes that are happening in the life?
Yes, I heard about. First of all, I heard about crypto before because I have a friend who going through this kind of thing like trading.
Yep.
So first idea about crypto for me is about trading. Yes. And yeah, I think that at the beginning when I know it, I feel like it's just something in the air. It's something that untouchable.
Untouchable.
Yes. But now I heard that they keep developing all the time. I even see some of my friends who got success in this kind of crypto trading. Yes, and they still keep doing it. Okay, for me personally, I don't have the knowledge that much, or I didn't study about that. But okay, people around me doing it, so I think it's quite interesting. I think it's the new image of the way you spend money, but it's turned to be crypto or coin or something like online or in the air, like I said. And it still have a value. That's interesting for me because how can it have a value when it's still in the air, like for the beginning? Because I like something that solid, that I can touch and I can hold it, I can see it. But for crypto, it's just something flying.
Okay, can you touch your money that is in your bank account now?
Now no, but at least I see the number. And it's never changed,
it's
right?
the same as crypto.
But crypto numbers change up and down, right?
If it's USDT, it's always connected to the US dollar.
Yeah,
stable coins.
Stable coin. They don't.
I mean,
volatility is not.
Yeah, I mean, if tomorrow all the people will want to withdraw their money and to want to feel it and touch it, the banks will collapse, or they will just block all the transactions.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember it was a very funny. Just I bring this small part. There was a very funny episode of Rick and Morty that it was a TV series.
Yep.
And Rick, the crazy science, he did one thing because there was a galactic federation. It was like a very big federation, like a big government, and he wanted to make it to collapse. And what he did, he was changing the price from 1 to 0, and the government just collapse immediately because everybody started to say like
the price of what?
The price of the dollar.
Oh, okay.
And then basically like who's paying me? How I get money? So it's the same things like you say, for example, before. It's like if everybody think, okay, I want to touch the money. Let's go to the bank all together right now, everybody, and withdraw our money. the bank collapse, the money they don't have it, the price is going down, because also people, what is making of course, the fiat currency, so the currency that we have all around the world, like US dollar, Thai baht,
Euro.
pounds, euro, is not attached anymore with the gold,
Yes.
and is I may say is more attached with the people. So what is not, of course, not only the banks and everything, but what the people think about that price of that money.
That's called collective consciousness.
Exactly.
It's also called the Mandela effect, where
Yeah.
you make people believe that this piece of paper has the value,
Exactly.
and everybody agrees on that,
Yeah.
and people kill for it. People
Yeah,
are ready to I don't know, fight each other for
Yeah.
just a piece of paper that somebody, like their parents, told them, okay,
Exactly.
this is exactly this amount of money. You need to save it. You need to protect it and keep it.
I think lately there is a news in US that the bank collapsed or something, and then crypto getting high. Like,
Yes, because
Like
people now are realizing. It's good that you know this. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. Because from basically what happened is that the banks, they don't have the funds that they say they do on paper, and when there are some of the very huge, let's say, miscollateral changes in their big investments, let's say, sometimes the bank is always supposed to be sustainable. If it cannot sustain itself, then it is extremely close to bankruptcy and collapse. And when these things are happening, the people, as users of, for example, Swiss Bank or the Silicon Valley Bank, they basically lose the paper. I mean, the banknotes that were supposed to be theirs, that they could withdraw from ATM. And then you start to ask, all right, then if we switch, for example, to blockchain, to Bitcoin, no one can ever touch your Bitcoin. I mean, it's impossible for it, unless you forget your password. But there are a lot of technologies for it already.
even now in Thailand, there is a banking company that we can call it's one of the oldest bank in Thailand. It's called SCB. Siam Commercial Bank in Thailand. They also start to run the startup company. It's called SCB 10X to study about blockchain, Bitcoin, this kind of thing. Because I interviewed the guys who is the leader of the company before,
Okay.
and he kind of worked with the Silicon Valley before, and then he come to Thailand. He want to do this kind of thing with this company. So that's time, of course, I think that is the first time I know about blockchain. I heard about it, but I never know what it is. I already forget about it, and thanks you guys for reminding me again about this kind of thing.
Always welcome. I think we had a pretty productive talk today. We learned something new about Thailand. You learned something new about our world.
Crypto,
Yes, the blockchain, Bitcoins, and crypto. So, do you guys have anything else to add or to share about maybe some of the projects that you're on? Just something from your life? Anything? Any remarks? No? All right. Thank you very much for the podcast.
Thank you.
Let's do the triple handshake.
And
Thank you very much.
Very happy to be in this tropical podcast. It's amazing.
Exactly.
With
Tropical
such
podcast.
amazing people.
Yes. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.